what they want. Exactly what they want. I know exactly what they want. Exactly what they want. Just be patient. My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me, y'all keep the fame. I want the glory, been that nigga, bitches never ignored me. Rich in spirit, little bitch can't afford me. Day one static, fix it with a 4G, red beam on it. You think I'm recording, kicking front doors, you try to backdoor me. We are not a gang, bitch, we an army. Book a den, you know I don't tell stories. Keep it 100 in the light, man. You niggas fake baby K name Adonis. Mini Drake, clip curl, but somehow I can shoot it straight. Insta clip, I can shoot for a minute straight. Turn this to the Super Bowl if I need to. I can hit your chief up with an eagle. Set you up on the score, but they lied to you. Why you letting them niggas mislead you? My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. You won't see it coming, I move like a crook, a thief in the night. So watch what you put, my aim precise. These bullets 12 inches long, a block away I could take off the foot. Don't ask me no questions if you know my stance. Bitch, I'm the man, so thanks in advance. They mean a rifle on top of a tripod. If they ever tell you I was taking a stand, think I run up on me, but I'm way too advanced. Spinning with choppers, turn you into a fan. Can show you the steps, but won't hold your hands. They thought they could stop me, it ain't go as planned. How I get this far? Cause I took a chance. Really got ranked, keeping it a band. This ain't what you think, better think again. This ain't what you think, you better think again. My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. My name is my name, power and glory, I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name, you go to war with me. We move the same, you think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all, y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all, y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all, y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all, y'all created this monster.
Pando killed the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all don't speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans getting locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died, y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew, you a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dum-dum, a gun die or die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on a yarmulke. We were slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth, I had to make it clear. How Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947, your menorah got 9 sticks, it's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world, Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs. Bunch of thieves and culture vultures, ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you litter. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do 'em like Hammond, it's the Feast of Purim. UPK undefeated, this a easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bass and they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all tryna make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. You ain't the devil, who is? I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi why he get them babies herpes. I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, this what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'd punch you in person. I know this an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ, they the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas, they a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth, niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4, I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now you got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's there. And I know the blasphemy of them, but they are Jews and are not. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen.
Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. I'm in it, yo. Got my nigga Rawan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General Yana. Straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, thank you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it, ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit, yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm reppin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start steppin'. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, and shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is
Captain Tywar in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Cap, man, let us know where you from.
Yeah. I appreciate y'all having me, man, on the speech, man. Understand, I'll break it down right quick,
Don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart, one West when I finish, one West when I start. Big shine, big glow. I be gone till November, let my bitch know. I'm back by the winter, bubbling like Crisco. I need my pockets all swollen like a lift note. Talking out the side of your neck, get you a slit throat. I stay broke, don't care if I got $1 million. Looking down on me, I put your brains on the ceiling. Fuck kicking down the door, we bout to demo the building. These fake cats all in these groups, I wonder who ya. Shoot ya off your pulpit, hallelujah. 4-pound gun youngin' down like it's a cougar. On my feet, combat boots, or is it Puma? Words spreading around about me, none of it rumor. All truth, very big facts. Very large caliber on very small gaps. Compact pistols, ladders, and all that. About to throw the switch in the Nina for rapid fire. Got the 5.7 equipped with the magnifier. Boom shakalaka, equipped with the rim rocker. We ain't really got beef, yeah, Ramak would have been shot ya. The best rhymer since Pac and Big Papa. Big llama, big juice, I'm Big Jamba. Quarter tank of gas, I ride like a big timer. No informer, no sweat, not insigner. My conglomerate wreck like King Konga. No Asian pun me, no chink in armor. Remain calm through our pain that bring drama. Stay focused on things that bring commas. Took all pressure, applied and made diamonds. Stayed true, kept shit pure, my name honored. Paid all dues and debts and kept promise. Make sure you show respect, pay homage. I'm one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. I said I've been one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. I'm the hottest on the market, don't make me start it. I'ma pull up in a Spider-Man and Peter Parker. I remember days was trapping out the apartment. Now one West about put me up in a starship. About to fly the friendly skies in this bitch. Spit the truth on the corners, I lie a little bit. I'm a stand-up nigga, I die before I switch. Down or we up, I'm cool with who I with. I'ma be war the king and stay dangerous. Hold down the biz and fam, remain blameless. Now rappers drippy with styles we made famous. First with studs and spikes in any city. Design and charge a stack for shit that can't fit me. Had fringes on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith at y'all, no Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain above 50. Lost my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause them niggas getting foul, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and a nigga be the nicest with a mean flow. Try to ride my wave, you gon' need a speedboat. I'm hot like 100 degrees in a peacoat. Scarf in the sweater, I embark every letter. It's UPK, not a part, but together. Homie, I've been one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. One West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West.
I got you. Let it ride real quick. Look. The city eyes. It's time to Bogart. My God, a real nigga. Cause he want no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure, got that shot in the closet by the mob ball. Fuck what they heard, tell them it's all true. Be cautious, that foundation falls if you fall through. Look, I keep this shit 50 times 2. Ain't no more heart in this game, I'm John Q. Colder than the avalanche, way above average. My friends taste sweet, told them make me an apple tree. Left us in the valley full of bones, this where hope failed. Shall become a man, dark sands get broke down. Riding through Evanston with Mark Quad, telling me how the crackers turn his childhood to a ghost town. Poke us out, nigga, I lay that game down. I feel his pain, cause nothing is the same now. Let my light shine like heaven through a rain cloud. Glock have a fit like my child, no tangent. Try to warn them niggas, we bear arms like tarantulas. Them other niggas rap, I make anthems. I really see prophets under this banner. Made my enemies bow down on camera. Told my design I wanted black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that sunk dirty Diana. Look, I move like a Brazilian, precious cargo. Spirit ancient, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like where's Waldo. Sleep if they want, I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. Hate me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I squeeze till it click like Dorothy when the heels touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. Ride around with Yara down, just left the state bridge. Looking for a bitch better than Baby's kid. Remember I dropped Quiet Storm, I've been gone ever since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence, yeah.
All right, let's clap it up. Hey, Shalom, Shalaki. 1 second. Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Shemi Al-Shah Brakatham to the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shamar, Allah-Tah Shemi Al-Shah to the sisters. ISBK Minnesota with the Tuesday night brotherhood class, also 2 sisterhood class as well, where we talk about the many things that plagues our communities and the Twin Cities. And when I say Twin Cities, for those who do not know, you have Minneapolis and you have St. Paul, Minnesota, which is, the famous city where all the crime happens, where all the good food is at, where all the, Black, Hispanic, Native Indians reside, where all the ghettos and, Tent City is. The famous story of George Floyd, Philando Castile, Jamar Clark, and just to name a few people who have, made national, international news, who lost their life in this place called Minnesota, in America, which we love so much. All right, so we are going to talk about a lot of different things. Okay, so many things happen within the course of, damn near every day. There's always something new going on as far as social media, the news in general. And if anybody got any questions or concerns, please type it in. This is a place where you ask questions. You just don't, listen to a class, right?
Right.
I'm sure everybody has been to school before. Everybody should have questions. Everybody should take notes. It's no different in this environment right here.
That's
okay?
right.
This is not no damn sermon. This is not no Bible study. All right? This is not no minister. This is a place where you come to learn and study the Bible. And you get all the questions answered to fix your issues. And if you believe that you don't have no issues that's plaguing your life, you are absolutely wrong, because you're watching this class right now. Okay, so you came here to learn. Make sure that you take some notes down. All right, so I believe you had a question out. You did have a question. Right. You had a question about that, right? Yeah, you told me about it earlier. You said I had a question. You forgot? No sweat. But if you want me to break it down, you go ahead. Otherwise, if not, we can move on. What do you want to do?
I'd like to hear a little breakdown.
Yeah, absolutely. Khan. I want you to read the entire precept, Baba Shah.
Matthew chapter 10.
So you got to read it like me at camp.
Khan.
Right. That's right. Yeah, let's not be laid back.
Matthew chapter 10, verse 29 and 31. Are not 2 sparrows sold for a birthday?
Wait. Hold on 1 second. Let me get there with you. You said Matthew chapter 10, verses what, 29?
31.
29 through 31. All right, let me see some. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to start up a little bit more. Hold on. Go to verse 28, if you could.
Verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul.
Right. So once again, this is Matthew, the 10th chapter. And in the 10th chapter, this is where Christ is speaking because it's in red, right? And it says, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. All right. So pretty much through this entire chapter is the majority of it is in red from verse 5 all the way down to verse 42. And Christ is speaking about a lot of parables, right? I mean, he's speaking about a parable. He's speaking of a few different things. There's a few different topics that you're going to see come out of this chapter. But the one that we're going to focus on is verse 28. Read it one more time, please.
Verse 28. Mm-hmm. And fear not them which kill the body.
Now stop right there. And fear not them which kill the body. That's very simple and self-explanatory, right? It says, and fear them not who kill the body. Okay? Meaning what? Don't fear those who can take your life. Who can unalive you is what they call today, right? Don't have fear in those that can literally take your life. And it's going to explain why. Keep going.
But are not able to kill the soul.
Right, because your body and your soul is two different things. What is a soul? In simple terms, what is a soul?
A spirit.
A spirit. There you go. That spirit is inside of your body. Okay. So but don't be afraid of those that can, kill your body, but that can, kill your body and your soul. All right. And I'll give you a good example of that too, right? Now that spirit that lives inside of you, like for example, the Holy Spirit, right, comes from the Most High. The Holy Spirit is simply the righteous deeds and acts of the Most High. Now you may ask yourself, what is righteous? What is right? What is a righteous deed? It's what the Lord ordered you to do.
That's right.
All right. Think about, I'll give you a simple one, right? A righteous act is what we're about to do in December 9th, on December 9th in New York with General Katham Gabar under Commander General Yohana. We are going to feed the immigrants. And give that a hand, Babu Shah. Give that a hand. And the reason why we are going to feed the immigrants is because no one else is going to do it.
That's right.
No one else ever does it. Anytime there's a tent city, anytime there's some terrible situation going on with the so-called immigrants who are, it's the Native Indians, it's the Hispanics, our brothers and sisters. All right? Because Black, Hispanic, Native Indians are family. We are one people. We are a nation of Israel, to be exact. God's chosen people. God's chosen people are not desired in this place. So somebody has to look out for them. And it's going to be us because we are family. We don't expect anybody else, any other race of people to look out for us.
Right.
While everybody's looking out for the Palestinians, who's looking out for the immigrants? Nobody. Nobody was thinking about flooding any type of money over to the brothers and sisters in the tents in Minnesota and Los Angeles and in Detroit, sleeping under bridges, man, sleeping in the woods. Okay? Like, come on, man. It's terrible. But now, read that one more time because I'm going to explain this precept a lot more.
Mm-hmm. Verse 28, and fear not them which kill the body, mm-hmm. but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell.
Right. Now, that's who you should be afraid of. You should be afraid of the one that can, not just unalive your body, but your soul. But it said in hell. What does that mean? Because, okay, your body is your flesh, right? Is your physical body. But that spirit that's inside of you, there are two different types of spirits. You got a righteous spirit or an unrighteous one. All right? So now a righteous spirit is of the Lord. Right. Because of the righteous acts and deeds. Now the opposite of unrighteous spirit is where demons come from. Okay? Where you start to do unrighteous acts. You start to do manner of wickedness. You know what I mean? You start to do all manners of wickedness and all types of disgustingness. You know, that's the thing that is not of the Lord. And like we always say, if it's not of the Lord, it's of who?
The devil.
No, say it one more time. Well, yes, ultimately, yes. But who does the devil work for? No. Okay, who is the devil? How about that?
The white man.
And who does the white man work for? Who is at the top of the white man? Our oppressor. Satan. There you go. Perfect. That's it. So if it's not of the Lord, it's of who?
Satan.
There you go. That's it. That's who it's of. Because Satan has, Satan is an angel, of course, right? Who answers to the Lord, but he has a job. And his job is to send out demons to get you away from the Lord, to cause you to stay in sin, so that way you don't earn that reward, which is the kingdom, ultimately. And demons, the job of a demon is what? To do evil. But ultimately, what is the job of a demon? Just think about what demons are and what they look like. And I'm not talking about the physical. You would never see a physical appearance of a demon. You know what I mean? Don't think about TV, because it does mess with your mind. It causes Christianity. But okay, what does a demon look like? How about that? How do you know if someone has a demon? Tell me exactly what looks like them having a demon look like. Just explain it.
Doing evil deeds.
Oh, okay, that's too plain. Explain. Explain what does that look like? You can't just say them doing evil. What is evil? Show me. Tell me. Explain it. Go ahead.
I guess doing evil, you got over
what? Go ahead.
You got over 600 laws in the Bible. You could commit adultery. You could.
Okay. There you go. Slow it down. You said adultery. You said that's evil.
Right.
Why is that evil? How do you know that's evil?
Well, the Bible says it's sin against God.
There you go. That's how you know. That's how you know. How about smoking?
That's a sin against God too.
Okay. How about being a part of the alternative lifestyle?
That's a sin against God too.
How about assaulting children?
That's a sin against God too.
I thought everybody is supposed to love who they love. How about interracial marriages?
That's a sin against God too.
So can you just lay down with whoever?
No.
I mean, damn, like, why not?
It's a sin.
So you telling me it's a sin if I want to be with a white girl?
That's definitely a sin.
I mean, Becky with the good hair.
No, that's a sin, sir.
Okay. How about Ling Ling?
That's a sin too.
Oh, okay. Damn. Good night. All right. No sweat. Well, you just taught me something, and I hope everybody else learned it too. But of course, I already know this. But everybody don't know that because they think that it's not a big deal. But what do you know? You don't know anything. No one knows anything except for the Lord. That's how we get our knowledge. Because if it wasn't for the Most High's law, statutes, and commandments, we would still be doing whatever we want to do. Don't forget that Adam and Eve were the first people to come into the truth. They were not the first people on the earth.
That's right.
Before they was in the truth, they were doing whatever the hell that they wanted to do. And that's everybody in life. Before you learn about the truth, you was smoking, you was committing adultery, you was a part of every single lifestyle that doesn't require the Lord at all. It's just whatever you wanted to do and how you feel and how you think. So now I'm gonna get into the part about hell, right? This is what it's talking about. When it says, but rather fear them which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. The Most High can not only destroy your body, but he can destroy your soul in hell. Now think about what hell is, because it's not a real place.
That's right.
It's not on Broadway Boulevard down the street. It's everywhere.
That's right.
It's where you live. It's in your neighborhood. And what do you see in your neighborhood? That is very terrible. That is like, wow, this is crazy. Go ahead.
Drug trafficking.
You said drug trafficking? Say it again.
Selling drugs all in your community.
Right. People selling drugs and people on drugs as well. That's hell, man. Not only is your body destroyed because drugs do not benefit you at all. It destroys you inside and out. And that's not even poetic at all. I mean, it can be, but that's literal in itself. Drugs destroy you inside and out.
That's right.
You are not yourself when you're on drugs. That's why people love it, because you are escaping reality. You know what I mean? It's so funny. I find it funny when I talk to drug addicts all the time, right? Like drug addicts in my family, people random on the street, and they try to tell me that weed is not a drug. I'm like, really? Like just a couple of weeks ago, I had went to a funeral. A family member had passed. You know, may he rise again. And my family members is telling me, yeah, you know, before I got here, you know, I smoked. You know what I mean? So that way, you know, I didn't come into the funeral crying. But end up bawling their eyes out anyway. And then as soon as the service was done, you know, and we had to go downstairs for, you know, for the food or whatever, they decided to go outside and smoke. They came back in to eat some food, and they went back outside to smoke again. I'm like, God damn, that was like 3-4 times.
Right. In
the span of an hour. You are a drug addict. And then,
that's right.
And then, Lord and behold, you know, I just knew that I just knew the demon was coming. I didn't say anything to anybody about them smoking, because I know how they are in the world. They are going to do whatever they feel like doing, right? Family comes up to me, like, you know, my brothers or whatever, they like, you know, we know you don't smoke, but have you ever smoked before? I'm like, absolutely. I said, I never smoked a day of my life. Absolutely not. And I was like, I don't plan on doing it anytime soon. I was like, it's because it's a sin and I have no desire for it.
That's right.
And they was like, it's a sin. I'm like, look, you are so high that we had these conversations a million times before in the past. And you don't remember me saying it's a sin?
Right.
It just like, and I use that to tell them, that's how I know you're an addict. And ooh, they did not like that. So it went from battling one family member to battling two. Here go 4 more demon family members. And I'm battling all of them to where they shut up and they was like, you know what? Well, you know, I got depression. I got anxiety. I got this. Well, this is how I deal with it. And they said that because they lost the battle. They you know, they cannot, the Bible says when a wicked, damn, you know this precept because you always pull it out.
The wicked flee when no one's pursuing.
Give them a hand. That's it. That's it. Yep. God damn. Look, the water, because I forgot it. But yeah, the wicked flee when no man pursueth. All right? Because they couldn't handle what I was saying, and because I was just rebuttaling back and forth, destroying what they were saying, they eventually gave up on the conversation and left. And what exactly do you think they did after I destroyed them? It's very obvious. What do you think they did right after they lost the conversation or lost the battle? Go ahead. No. Just stay on topic of what the argument or the battle was about in the first place. The family were battling me about weed. So after they lost the battle, what do you think they went to go do? Smoke more weed. And that proved my point even more. You know what I mean? Of course, all glory to the Most High. You know what I mean? Because I mean, without knowing that, I could have been just like them. You know what I mean? Although like back in the world, I didn't care about weed. I didn't care about smoking. Like I had other interests about other things and things I wanted to do in my life and as far as my flesh, but weed wasn't one of them.
That's right.
But at the same time, though, that could have easily been me. That could be anybody. You know what I mean? But I thank the Lord that that's not me, because weed is destroying us. Like a new study just came out about how weed is decreasing the brain cells every time you smoke.
That's right.
And it's causing problems for your organs as well. You know what I mean? Like also too, people that I actually spoke to in the world that haven't smoked in a long time, they tell me how their mind doesn't feel so clogged. They don't feel paranoid. They don't feel like, their breathing is messing up anymore. Like, come on, man. I mean, it's so funny how people talk about the benefits of weed, but they never talk about how really it's damaging, which it's not just weed is the problem, right? Smoking anything is a problem. Go ahead.
Years ago, they said weed will lead to paranoid schizophrenia.
Thank you. That's a very known study that came out. How smoking can cause mental illness. It can increase the chances of it. And that goes back to the scripture, man. That's hell. Okay? Now, you're probably thinking, why would the Lord destroy your body and your soul in hell? Well, if you disobey the Lord, there's a thing called punishment. Because the Most High is what you call a father. You said, can smoking weed result in Alzheimer's disease? Actually, yeah. Yeah, it's not going to help. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's overall, it's going to hurt you. That's the point. Now, not just smoking weed, but smoking anything. Once again, you know what I mean? Like one day I'm gonna do a class about just smoking anything in general, just showing you how it affects your body, how it affects you in general, in all aspects. All right. Because weed is not just a problem. It is a big problem. Absolutely. It's a conversation that a lot of people are not ready to have. They think they are, but they're really not. Okay. And if people really are serious about this topic, man, I challenge you to stop. If I'm right, which the ISUPK is always right, and you are confounded in your understanding and your knowledge and education as far as weed, and you understand the logical aspect of it and understand that you are an addict and that you have a problem, you should hang it up.
Right.
You should put it down and fight to never pick it back up. Okay? Anyway, so that's the scripture. You want to keep going?
Verse 29.
Uh-huh.
Are not 2 sparrows sold for a fortnight?
Hold on one second. The brother said, I know that smoking can decrease testosterone levels, especially for men. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. There's so much things. Absolutely. Weed is one of them. That's for sure. I'm sorry. Read 29 again.
Verse 29. Are not 2 sparrows sold for one birthday?
Uh-huh.
And one of them shall not fall on the ground without your father.
Okay, let me see some 2 sparrows. So for a farthing. Let me see. I forget what a farthing is. Give me a second. Okay. Are not 2 sparrows sold for a farthing? Oh, okay. A farthing. You want a farthing? I believe he's talking about like money. All right. Are not 2 sparrows sold for a farthing, and one of them shall not fall on the ground without your father? Do you understand that so far?
I thought it was a bird.
A farthing?
Yeah, that was a kind of bird.
Let me see. Let me see some, because I'm getting 2 different. Well, let me see. One second. I keep saying money, a coin. Yeah, a coin of worth. Yeah, a coin. You're probably talking about something. I feel like I know what you're talking about. Yeah. As far as the Bible, it's showing bird. I said bird. Wow, you got me saying it. It's showing money. But actually, let's keep reading.
And one of them shall not fall on the ground without your father. Verse 30. But the very hair of your head are numbered.
Keep going. Verse 31.
Verse 31. Fear ye not, therefore, ye are more valuable than many sparrows.
Right. So the purpose of this is what it's saying is, okay. So you know how sparrows are weapons. So sparrows do have value because all the weapons, your swords, the swords that we had back in the day, you put money into that sword.
Right.
There was a lot of value to it. But what it's saying is you are more valuable than that. All right. That's what it's talking about. Also, too, understand, as far as the soul and the body, it can be destroyed by the Most High. But man can't destroy the body and the soul. Only the Most High can do that. So it's saying like who are you going to fear more? The Most High, or are you going to fear man?
The Most High.
Right. That's what it's speaking about in a nutshell. All right. Does that answer your question? All right. You so looking for it? Are you thinking about like a pharaoh or something like that?
I was a bird.
No. Con. All right, no sweat. All right, so if that answers your question, let's go into the topic. If anybody got any questions, please type it into the chat. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and get into the topic. What I want you to grab. Go ahead.
Bird.
Okay, how is it spelled? You got
Sparrow.
Sparrow. Hold on. Am I thinking of? Hold on. Let me see something.
Sparrow.
My bad, Salakia. I said spear. What did I say? Sparrow. Okay, I'm thinking of something completely different. Good, Salakia. Excuse me, Salakia. I see what it's saying. Okay, I want you to hold on. I keep thinking you were talking about the farthing.
Farthing, that's supposed to be a small amount of money.
Right, corn. Okay. So like my bad, because I'm looking at something else, and you were saying sparrows. The way you said it, I'm thinking of like a spear and yeah. I'm thinking of that. My bad, Salakia. I completely missed that. My apologies. Salakia, that was a little brain fart. Yeah. My bad. Birds. My bad. Not swords, but birds. So yeah, are not two sparrows, which are birds, sold for a farthing, meaning money, and one of them shall not fall on the ground without your father. Because also too, there's a precept that talks about this as well. Like how birds just die out of the sky. You know how the Most High controls how they eat and how they don't eat.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's using another example of how the Most High is going to, okay, you have more value than the birds do. It's what it's trying to say. All right, you have more value than the birds do, and also too, when you read the rest of the chapter, it's going to speak more about how the Most High values you. Right. Also too, what happens, what the Lord can do to you at the same time. That's what it's speaking about. All right, but that's a longer breakdown, which I'll get into another day. Okay. But yeah. But I'm glad you brought this up. This is an amazing precept. What I need you to grab though, Kawan, is I need you to grab 1 John 4:20. 1 John 4:20, please. Baba Kashah. Let me see something real quick. Let me try this again. Hey, for those that said that the attendance was not working, I'm going to try it one more time to see if it works. I just posted it into the chat. Try it one more time, see if it works. If it doesn't, just type in La'ah or no. All right, I just put it in the chat. It should work though. That's what I'm trying to figure out why it's not working. Let me see something. Hold on. You know what? Let me see something. Matter of fact, I think I know what happened. Oh yeah, it's working now. All right, so all right, you signed in already? Okay, I know there's a sister that needs to sign in too. Let me turn this down. Right. I'm just gonna put it in for the third time, but just the link itself. All right. That should work because I just tried it. I just went to it and it popped up. Okay. All right, go ahead, Up.
1 John, chapter 4, verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
Our fathers worship in this mountain.
No. That's 1 John. Hold on. It's like it. Yeah, 1 John 4:20.
What's up? Does any man say I love God and hate his brother?
There you go.
Con got it.
Yeah, Con.
1 John chapter 4, verse 20. If a man say, I love God and hate his brother, he is a liar.
Right. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this out is because, once again, I guess it's never a day to ever love your brother, but there's always a day to hate your brother or your sister. Because in recent news, that's all you've been seeing. If anybody knows about the whole Blueface and Krishan Rock situation, it's crazy. It's out of order. But at the same time, though, it can always be a play. A play meaning that it can just be a setup for everybody to give them attention. Because there are a lot of people on social media who are attention whores. All right? All they want is for you to look at their life, to give them all the views, all the attention, because people can actually get paid off of that. People have, gratification off of that. They want to stay relevant, so people can pay attention and pay them. All right. So people make up weird stories, do weird things, and boom, here goes another headline. You know what I mean? But what we really should be talking about is December 9th. Okay. Once again, what General Katham Gabar is doing out there in New York City this weekend, this Saturday, and Minnesota will be in attendance. You better believe it. All right. And everybody else all over the face of the earth, we are going to be there for our brothers and sisters, man.
That's right.
When the man above us call, we answer. Okay. When our people need us, we are there at their service. That's the life of being a priest. That's the life of being a righteous sister of the Lord. That's like a righteous but virtuous sister of the Lord. Not just brothers, but sisters are going to be there as well. Making sure that they got blankets, make sure they got coats, jackets. And you better believe those sisters are going to make sure that them children are safe and sound as well and got everything that they need. All right? Like, it's going to be a beautiful day, man. And it's not going to stop there, because in all other cities in the ISUPK, all over the face of the earth, all over the face of the earth, we got food drives, man, every single week. We are doing something for our community, not just screaming on the corners every Friday or Saturday. We putting in this work that your pastor still has not put in. I've never heard of a Christian doing a food drive out. Never. But anyway, please read it again.
1 John, chapter 4, verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
If a man say, I love God and hate his brother, he is a liar.
Right. So, if a man say that I love God, Jesus is my life, the blood of Jesus, and they hate their brother, they are a liar. Now, a lot of people will try to spin what the word hate means. Okay? Hatred can be a lot of different things.
That's right.
All right, and we are going to get the definition. So you don't just think that this is my words.
Right.
All right. Now, let's see. The word hate, intense hostility and aversion, usually deriving from fear, anger, or sense of injury. Extreme dislike or disgust. That's what happens, man. All right. Now, deriving from fear, anger, or sense of injury. What does that mean? You have some sense of malice. You have some sense of envy about somebody. All right. You know what hatred is, It's when a man thinks in his mind, damn, I want to sleep with that woman. But mind you, this woman is already taken by another man. This woman is already, with somebody. But yet he wants her too. Like, damn, like, where's the logic in that? Okay? Like, why are you concerned with somebody else's possession and property? Why won't you get something that is yours and your own? Like that's literally what a thief is. You take something that is somebody else's. Okay? Like, come on, man. You literally taking something that is somebody else's. That is a thief. Right. That's what you are. And like, it just doesn't make sense, man. Because instead of taking away from somebody, you can gain something. You know what? That woman that you want so bad, that's already taken, maybe she has a sister. Maybe she has sisters. Maybe she got friends who share the same qualities as her. But instead, you want to go behind your brother back. You want to stab him in the back. And you want to take his woman. You are extremely effeminate.
That's right.
You are definitely a part of the LGBT. And if you don't believe it, goddamn, like that's terrible, man. It is what it is. It's very, it's very effeminate to want to, good night. Oh my goodness. It's very disgusting to want to go behind this woman where somebody else's rod has been behind. Like, come on, man. It don't make sense. It's very weird to me. You know what I mean? And so funny being in the world, right? At one point in time, I remember I used to look at like people. I'm like, that's weird, bro. Like, how do you call this person your friend, but y'all want to have intercourse with the same girl, and y'all okay with that? Yeah, y'all are very weird. Like I don't know. I used to separate myself from people like that because I'm like, I don't know. Y'all probably getting it on. Y'all probably doing something with each other because that is absolutely LGBT behavior. That's what that is. Okay, but read it one more time, please.
John, 1 John, chapter 4, verse 20. If a man say, I love God and hate his brother, he is a liar.
Right, now I'll give you some. You know what? On the same topic, right? Let me give it to y'all more carnal. All right. Let's use the topic of Christians, right? Christians. How many stories have we heard in the past 20 years, 30 years max? And I'll make it smaller than that. The last couple of years, actually, when viral stories have came out, I'm talking about. I saw a pastor teaching his little, effeminate sermon. And out of nowhere, two men get up and start fighting each other in the front row of the church, just boxing it out. And then when you find out later, when the article and the stories come out, one man approached the other man because he found out that he was sleeping with his wife. And he was upset, so he tried to hurt this man. Because he was hurt himself. He thought this person that he was going to church with was his brother in Christ, but really was not his brother in Christ. He was an enemy to him because he decided to have sex with his woman. All right. And so he decided to do something about it. He wanted some justice. And that justice was to put his hands on him or try to unalive him in the house of God, so they say, right? You know what I mean? Really, it's the house of Satan. Because once again, in the ISUPK, you will never hear no BS like that. Never. In the history of never. All right, never. Because we have respect and love for each other, man.
That's right.
All right. And also, too, man, like, we understand that sex is marriage in the Bible.
That's right.
And you have to be very careful what you do with your body with somebody else. Be careful who you lay down with, because they are yours forever. They are yours, and that's it, for life, until death. They are yours. When you lay down with somebody, that is your husband, that's your wife. That's how it is. You don't have eyes for somebody else's woman. But as a man, if you want another woman, you know what I mean, with great wisdom, of course, you know what I mean, you get you another woman, but just make sure that she is not taken by anybody else. And that's it. That's how it goes. And that makes things so simple, because otherwise you're going to have your loved ones on a t-shirt. You are going to destroy families, relationships amongst that man and that woman, and amongst brothers. Okay? That's what's going to happen. And that's your hood every single day. Also, too, like I saw this sister said, man, I wish I knew her name. It's this viral video of this sister. She said, a lot of you bees, a lot of you female dogs need to learn how to keep your mouth shut, because y'all are the reason why these men are unaliving each other, because of the he say, she say, and you're going around sleeping with their friends and their friends and friends. And that was so heavy when that sister said that, man. And she pretty much also said too, like that's why, like, as a woman, you need to be in your place. And when you get out of your place, it causes problems, not just for, women, but it causes problems for men as well. In the hood, like for example, man, how many times we watch shows out and a man want to kill another man because of what? There you go, his rib, right? Who's now everybody's rib, who's everybody's wife. Like, who got a term right now? She's for the streets, or better yet, a lot of them are for the highway out, for the whole planet at this point. You know what I mean? A lot of them are. But, I speak highly of the sisters in the ISUPK, man.
That's right.
Those sisters are amazing. They would never. All right? They would never, man. But these sex workers, or whatever you want to call them, I call them harlots. These harlots in the world, man, who want to be so independent and strong, and who want to be like the man, they turn out just to be the most filthy, disgusting thing ever to a man.
That's right.
All right. And you brothers, man, be careful, man. Stop thinking with your rod. All right. Stop thinking with your rod and your flesh and all that, man. Okay? Like you gotta really think of, the long game here. All right. You gotta think about, when you lay down with this person, can you see yourself being with this person for the rest of your life? Having children with this person. Okay? Because there ain't such thing as, having sex with somebody and throwing them to the side. That's not how it works. It causes so many issues and problems within our community. Why do you think there's a thing called child support? Because child support a lot of times come out of irresponsibility with sex. Okay? All right, but anyway, and death, a lot of unaliving. And our brothers is losing their life. They leaving their children behind, leaving their family behind, because they behind bars because they blew somebody's head off. If you say that you love God, but you hate your brother, you are a liar.
That's right.
And these are the same people who say that they love God and they wish God could get them out of this situation. Nah, it's too late for that. Because if you truly love God, you would have controlled, your lust. And never let it get in the way between you and your brother or you and your sister. All right? Keep going.
For he that loves not his brother whom he has seen, how can he love God whom he has not seen?
Right. Like, come on, man. Like, that's such a perfect cut. You say you love God, but you never seen God. But you see your brother all the time. The person that you've been beefing with is in your family. Y'all both in two different gangs and y'all hate each other. That is insane. And y'all got beef for 20 plus years. And then you want to start sobbing and crying once one of them passed away, and you say out of your mouth, man, I wish, we could have talked before they left this earth. It's too late, man.
Right.
It's too late because you said a lot of hurtful things. Y'all did a lot of hurtful things too. Like I know family members who damn near try to unalive each other.
That's right.
But then at the dinner table, they act like nothing happened. But then after, that holiday season is over with, they still got this beef and animosity against each other. We live in hell.
That's right.
Like we live in utter hell. Because ain't no way in hell. I just don't understand. Ain't no way in hell like that. It just seems like a joke, man. It's like, really, what is really going on? Y'all been trying to unalive each other for such a long time, but when it comes down to family time, dinner time, everything's cool. Y'all just gonna be cordial for now. But once y'all go back onto the streets, it's war again. We have to do better, man. Our people are absolutely sick. They have an illness that cannot be fixed by Christianity, that cannot be fixed by drug addiction, that cannot be fixed by whatever thing that you are into, but it can be fixed by the Most High in Christ. And how is that? Through the real guidance and foundation that is found in the Bible. All right? Because you're not going to find God in the Christian church, but you will find all the wrong things.
That's right.
And not only will it scar you, but it's going to scar your family, your loved ones. And you are going to be devastated. I fear for those brothers and sisters that are in the church or that are in any religion. Right. Because I know that it's not going to end well for them. You know what I mean? Like being in the ISUPK, I can boast. I can boast and pridefully, in a proud way is what I mean, have absolutely 100% without a doubt faith in what is going on in this school, what is going on in this sanctuary, because I've seen it work for not just me, but for those that are around me in the ISUPK. And also, too, I've seen the school work for people even outside of the school. It's just everybody doesn't carry on the zeal of the spirit that comes from the Lord. That's the problem. Right. Because the spirit of the Lord could be on anybody. It's just all about you got to keep on enduring with that spirit.
That's right.
If you don't, then you're lost again. All right. But anyway, I want you to drop that. Can you give me Matthew 25 and 40? And also to the officer, Dan Rideout. Now, so I will not be in New York, but there will be other representation from Minnesota out there in New York. All right. It was just kind of last minute for me, Salakia. But Lord allow, if there's another opportunity, I can go out there with no issue. Okay. But at least somebody from Minnesota is going to be down there to do the work of the Lord. All right. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 25, verse 40.
Mm-hmm.
And the king shall answer and say unto them,
mm-hmm.
Verily, I say unto you, inasmuch as you have done it unto one of the least of these, my brother, you have done it unto me.
Right. So what this precept is talking about, right? So like, okay, imagine a fight, right? Imagine a fight breaking out, and there's two brothers just scuffing. They fighting each other. Because they are fighting, that is a offense. But what Christ is saying, that's as if that offense happened to me. Okay, that's what it's talking about. So it's like okay, you should be offended when someone talks about your brother.
That's right.
Be offended. Don't sit there and listen to it. Check a motherfucker. Salag, excuse my language. check a person and put them in a place if they're talking about your brother or your sister, and they speaking evil about them. All right, like don't let it slide. Like let them know like you are wrong. And if you got a problem with that person, don't tell me nor tell anybody else. Speak to that person directly. Otherwise, if you continue, it's going to offend me. And now we are going to have an issue. And that's how it should go. All right. You should never, ever sit around somebody who is speaking ill about your people.
That's right.
About, your brother or your sister. All right. Just like you wouldn't allow someone to talk about your children, make sure that you keep that same attitude with those brothers and sisters that you say that you love. Think about that person that you absolutely would lay your life down for, who you would hurt somebody over. Make sure you keep that same attitude for those brothers and sisters that are around you. All right?
That's right.
Like, for example, I got family members, man, like, they make it hard sometimes as far as, like family members or some people in the world, like, you might be a little hesitant to lay your life down for them because of the choices in the world, right? But I mean, at the end of the day, I would still fight for my nation overall.
That's right.
You got to be very careful, because you don't want to lay your life down for a drug addict. Imagine, like, you got to be very careful, because imagine somebody, a family member calling your phone and they telling you so-and-so just tried to jump me, or so-and-so just jumped me. Bro, I need you to grab the strap. I need you to come to this address, and we need to ride on those, them people. So you can't be, as a priest of the Lord, as a virtuous sister, woman of the Lord, you cannot just jump up and just run to their rescue. You got to be very careful, because you got to think about what happened. You got to think about everything that's going on. Now, I know it may be hard. I know a lot of emotions probably running through your head that somebody just try to do X, Y, and Z to, your family member that you love so much. But you gotta figure out what's all going on. What caused that person to harm them, or these people to harm them? You got to be very careful, because you might get yourself in a jam and you lose your life over what? Over what? Nothing. Like I got a story about a terrible thing that almost happened. A brother who's not in the school anymore. Good night. He's still alive. Thank the Most High. This one brother, man, that I knew, he pretty much, he had got a call from family saying that something had happened, a fight had broke out, so-and-so had, took advantage of them, beat them up, and that they needed them to come help them. Now, he was on his way over there. But as he was on his way over there, he decided to call one of us and explain what was going on, because one of the orders is when something like that happens, do not call the UPK. If something is happening to your family, you call us. Don't just call when you have your personal problems as far as your life. What happens to all of us? What happens to one person, it happens to everybody. It happens to all of us. And that's the purpose of that precept. So when something happens to your daughter, to your son, to your uncle, your auntie, your mother, your father, that happens is as if it happens to all of us, to all of our family. That's how you got to see it. Okay, because we are all responsible for each other. Yes, that's your daughter, your son, your uncle, your nephew, but that is our daughter, son, nephew, and uncle, auntie as well. So we need to make sure that our family is safe. So let's figure it out. Read it one more time.
Matthew chapter 25, verse 40. And the king shall answer and say unto them, verily, I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, you have done it unto me.
Right. Like, look, I don't need to know your family personally. All I need to know is, are they Black, Hispanic, Native, Indian? You say yes, no sweat. That's my family. All right. All right. We are going to figure this out together with wisdom. That's what's going to happen. You know, also too, I remember another story. I'm just going to be a little personal and carnal, right? A situation happened with a family member who I love to death myself. Mind you, I was young as hell in the world, right? It's like I was young as hell in the truth, just coming into the truth, right? And it was very upsetting to hear about what happened, to you know, what was going on with this family member. And I was so mad and upset that another family member, you know, was telling me like, hey, look, relative, I'm on my way to come pick you up because we need to find so-and-so. And I'm young as hell. I didn't know no better at all. But long story short, thank God we did not find the person because I'm angry. There's other family members angry. And I had no business trying to, run up on somebody, trying to harm somebody. And I'm very glad that it never happened too because of this, because honestly, at the last moment, I felt uncomfortable at the last moment because I felt like, damn, like, okay, I know I'm upset, but I'm like, I feel uneasy. And I'm trying to figure out why the hell do I feel uneasy? So out of nowhere, I'm thinking to myself, like, what happened that led up to that thing that happened to that family member? Why are we looking for dude right now? What happened to this family member? You know? So I'm starting to hear bits and pieces of the story, and then I'm hearing a history of this has been happening for a long time anyway. So I'm like, damn, okay. So I started to notice this. I'm like, all right, so it's like a pattern. So this happens all the time. Lord and behold, come to find out, it was a situation where both people were wrong, and this was always happening. And this family was always involved in the situation. Now, nobody was right in the situation, but imagine somebody coming to your rescue and they're trying to rescue you, but they get hurt in the process. All right? Or you hurt somebody who really did not need to be hurt, but the situation could have been handled differently. Right. You feel me? And in that last moment, I had wisdom to control my emotions, check myself for that reason as well. Check myself and really start to ask logical questions. And because of that, my feelings about the situation were different. And I started to understand, like, this could have been so bad and terrible. All right. But now I'm not saying I was trying to unalive anybody. I'm just saying, like, you know, I was trying to get justice in my own carnal way possible for that loved one. But of course, you know, dude ended up showing up. Dude ended up, you know, going elsewhere. It never happened. And after that, we realized that it was just a whole pattern of this situation happening anyway. It was something that could have been very unnecessary. All right. Long story short. But yeah, I was young as hell in the truth. You know what I mean? Just still learning about how to control your behavior as far as certain things. And that was one of them. All right. I wasn't a hothead, but you know, certain moments, like family is family, man. Like, you know, you love your people to death. You don't want nobody to hurt and harm them. But that's what Christ has said though. When you do something to somebody else, it's as if He's saying like it's as if you did it to me. Okay. Like for example, if somebody says something bad about you, it's as if they said something bad about me, because we are one and the same. We are one body, one spirit, and one baptism. That's us.
That's right.
Okay. So when someone try to do you harm, it's as if they did all of us harm. Because who is that person to think that they can do anything to you without some type of consequence?
Right.
That's why anytime you ever hear about a situation where someone tries to do something to us in the school, we always seek out justice, do we not?
That's right.
And we do it with wisdom and righteousness. Now, we are not Christians. Somebody can get hurt out here. Okay, somebody can really get hurt out here. All right, and once again, we defend ourselves in here. It's a sin to unalive somebody, unrighteously, right? To murder or to unalive. But it's not a sin to defend yourself.
Right.
You better defend yourself. Don't be a Christian and let nobody just hit you all in your face and drop you to the floor. All right, and try to unalive you without you trying to fight for your life. Anyway, moving on. Let me see. So you get that precept, right? I think that was it on that, right? That was 40?
Yeah.
All right, come on, move on. Let me get John 13 and 34. All right? You got to go ahead. Yeah, once again, if anybody got questions, go ahead and type it into the chat. Baba Kasha. Okay. You got to go ahead.
John chapter 13, verse 34. A new commandment I give unto you, that you love one another as I have loved you.
Right. Now the reason why Christ is saying, is that a red?
Red.
Yeah, that's red. Yeah, come. The reason why Christ is saying a new commandment I give unto you is because it was never new, but it's new to you. Why is it new to you? Because, okay, it's new to us right now because our forefathers and our generations have not kept this commandment.
That's right.
But in actuality, these commandments that Christ has been speaking about, it goes all the way back to the time of Moses. Understand, when you study the Bible, you realize that each prophet and priest, they are reiterating the same thing always. When you look at Paul's teachings, he's saying the same exact thing that Christ said, that and all the men that came before him. All right. Let me think. I believe Jeremiah. Yeah. Jeremiah came before Christ. Ezekiel, Moses, Daniel, Obadiah, like all these men came before Christ. And so think about the men who came after Christ. Think about all the disciples. Because once Christ, passed away or pretty much was unalive, he had his disciples that was on the earth for a time before things happened to them as well. Because some of the disciples lost their life as well because serving the Most High, teaching the Bible. All right. And so they all taught the same thing. They all said the same thing. But read it one more time, please.
John chapter 13, verse 34. A new commandment I give unto you.
Right, a new commandment I give unto you. Go ahead.
That ye love one another.
That you love one another. Keep going.
As I love you.
Right, what does that mean? How did Christ love us? Go ahead.
He kept all the commandments and did them.
He kept all the commandments and he did them. But you're missing a big part. Okay, that's it. Yes. Okay, show me more ways how Christ loved us or showed his love for us. I'm thinking about another precept in my head. I just want to see if you know what I'm talking about.
I guess you could say he shepherded the children of Israel he was a good shepherd by teaching us to keep the commandments of the Most High. That's how he showed his love.
Okay, now what is the purpose of Christ in the first place? Why did Christ come here to teach us the law anyway? Why couldn't it have been somebody else? Like there's always been somebody else. Why did Christ? Okay, what is the purpose of Christ being on the earth and teaching the law, statutes, and commandments?
To come to teach the lost sheep of the house of Israel. All us was lost, so
okay.
he was going to stray as sheep.
Okay.
So he came and got us the lost sheep.
Okay. I need you to grab John. What is it? John 14 and 15.
John 14 and 15.
Yeah, John 4. Yeah, it should be John 14 and 15. I'm gonna use that as a precept.
John chapter 14, verse 15. If you love me, keep my commandments.
Actually, Salaki, that's not the one. But no, that's a good one too, as well. Okay. Greater love have no man than he lay his life down for who?
His brother.
His brother. That's love, and that's what Christ literally did. Christ didn't just keep the law, statutes, commandments, and teach us. He died for us to do so. Do you understand that? The sole purpose of Christ was for us to live, not die. And how did he do that? He was a sacrifice. He was a sacrifice so that way we can stop sinning. And he lived as an example to show us how to do it. Like he was literally a living testament. Because he was a man without what? Sin. You know what I mean? He had no blemish. Okay? And that's what it was. So never forget that the purpose of Christ was that he laid his life down for his nation, for his people, for us to stop sinning, for us to stop the pork, for us to stop all the drug addiction, to stop all the lustful things going on. All right? To stop all the, the hatred and fighting and unaliving that you have with each other. All right? That's what he literally put his life on the line for us out. And that was it. And also, too, that gave us a second chance at a shot at life, at a shot at being the nation of Israel that the Lord truly wanted us to be. Right now, we drop the ball again and again. But yet, the Most High is still dealing with us because we are not erased as a race, if that makes sense. Because there was one time where we were supposed to be the Adamites. All right? When you study the Bible, we were supposed to be the Adamites. And it was another point, possibly the Mozites, before we ever became the Israelites. Do you understand? And the reason being is because we just kept messing up. The Most High was going to keep starting over. But before the Most High pulled the plug on us as a people, all right, he decided to, you know what, I'm going to keep these prophets, I'm going to have these prophets and priests right here, and I'm going to have Christ come in and see, to be a sacrifice for us to, change our lives.
That's right.
For us to have another shot. All right. Like, once again, if you think about it, all the prophets and priests, man, a lot of them were messing up. You know what I mean? Think about all the story of the great men in the Bible. You got King Solomon. I mean, we will never take away his great wisdom.
That's right.
But even in his life, he made a mistake with heathen woman.
That's right.
All right. King David, he made mistakes as well. That to the point where Israel took a hit. There's so many stories of people in the Bible to where, although we're serving the Lord at one point, once you make that mistake out, it can mess up a lot of things for us.
Right.
All right. It could cause a lot of craziness for us. Also, too, anytime that we went into captivity, all of us wasn't sinning out.
That's right.
It was just a great number of us that was sinning. And it angered the Lord, so he put all of us into captivity.
Right.
Because that's to prove, to show you that we are not individuals. We are a nation of people. Like, it's no different when you break something valuable in the household as a child. And your mom or your daddy asks you, which one of y'all broke this? And nobody says anything. So instead of one person getting they ass whooped, everybody's gonna get their ass whooped.
Right.
And that's how it goes. Because everybody is responsible. Like you see how the scriptures just keep saying the same thing in different ways? That's what it is, Can you read it one more time, please?
John, chapter 13, verse 34.
Mm-hmm.
A new commandment I give unto you,
Mm-hmm.
that ye love one another,
That you love one another.
as I love you.
Yeah, as I loved you. All right. So the love that Christ showed us, we have to show each other. And once again, that's an order, because it says a new commandment that I give unto you. A commandment is a order. That's what it is. A command is like for example, in the military, right, or the army, whatever. You have a commander who gives what? Who gives out orders. All right. So that's what a commandment is. It's an order. It's something that you have to do. And that's another thing too, right? A lot of people think that they have a choice in life. You don't. Because the moment that you go outside of what the Lord said to do, you chose death. All right? You are on your way to being in the hands of Satan. You are going to be on drugs. Yes, absolutely. It's going to happen.
That's right.
You are going to be in prison. It's going to happen. The moment that you leave outside of the Most High's protection and his hedge, everything goes to shit. Excuse my language.
That's right.
All right. It goes down and hill. It hits the fan, and you are just in a bad place. Now you're depressed. Now you have, anxiety. Now you're paranoid. You're looking over your shoulder 24/7 because you feel like somebody's out to get you.
That's right.
Yeah, living that life in the world is not pleasant, man.
That's right.
I mean, man, being in the ISUPK, you have a sound mind. All right. Actually, I need that. So let me see. What is that? Give me 1 Timothy 1:7. I need that real quick. No sweat. Take your time out. I'm sorry, 2 Timothy. 2 Timothy 1:7. This is Paul speaking to one of the schools. You got to go ahead.
2 Timothy, chapter 1, verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
For God has not given us the spirit of fear.
I want you to take your time. Read it one more time, please.
For God has not given us the spirit of fear.
Right. That's another thing that is amazing about the law, statutes, and commandments. The Most High does not give you a spirit of fear. If you have the spirit of fear, that is a demon. Okay? So that means you have to fight that demon. And because of fear, it goes hand in hand with hatred. Like literally, that was the definition we read earlier, is it not? It talked about fear, it talked about anger, and it talked about something else. Let me see. Hold on. I had it right here. Let me see. Oh, it's like it was right here. Let me see. Give me 1 second here. Like it really went into that. Like that is so amazing how these scriptures tie into other things. Okay. But anyway, yeah. You get the point. All right. Fear can cause hatred in many different ways.
Right.
All right. That's why, once again, man, don't be afraid of anything but the Lord.
That's right.
You instead of putting your fear into your oppressor, putting your fear into, all the things that are never going to benefit you. It's going to cause you to go insane. You want to put your fear into something that matters. And that's the Most High. Like put fear in the Lord to the point where you don't have to worry about what you're going to eat tomorrow. How you're going to feed you and your family. You know what I mean? How you going to get to destination 1 and destination 2.
That's right.
All right. Like, don't worry about the things, that is just nonsense. Okay. Also, too, when you are not in fear, you don't have to worry about somebody coming into your home to try to unalive you or your family.
That's right.
Because you have a peace of mind. you selling drugs and you're doing drugs, you know already what that comes with. Right. I can be robbed, I can be jumped, I can be put in prison. And the truth, you ain't got to worry about that. But I do understand this though, right? I understand that poverty is a thing. And like I always say, poverty endorses violence.
That's right.
And if we decided to lean on one another and come together with the money that we have, we are rich together. We don't have to worry about poverty. We don't have to lean on to our oppressor for any rental assistance, financial aid, loans, whatever. We can do it ourselves because there was one point in time in life where we did it together. Look at Black Wall Street and how wonderful it was. We were thriving when we decided to come together on one accord and not let outsiders join what we had going on. Okay? But meanwhile, they say integration was wonderful. It was absolutely horrible. It destroyed us.
Right.
It absolutely destroyed us. Now we're at the point to where you ask them for money. So like, how can I say it? You are begging them for everything. Like we lived in a place where if you needed something, your brother had it, your sister had it, but now you got to go to the oppressor for it. It's crazy how the times have really changed, and it has got worse. It's only going to get worse, and that's what Christ said too.
That's right.
But read that one more time, Matt.
1 Timothy chapter 1,
verse 7.
Verse 7.
Yeah, verse 7.
For God has not given us the spirit of fear.
Yeah, the Most High didn't give us the spirit of fear. The Most High, Yahweh, did not give us the spirit of fear. All right? You know what I mean? The fear of what you're going to eat, where you're going to lay your head. You know what I mean? How am I going to survive? Okay? And a lot of people really that are in fear, they are really in sin. And honestly, you should be afraid. Because if you're not serving the Most High, especially what's happening right now, once again, I just said it's going to get worse. Nothing has got better. All right? The Christian church are going to tell you that things are going to get better. It's not going to get better yet. First, a lot has to happen. Like the Bible says, these prophecies are coming in pretty fast. But it's still going to take some time. But once all the prophecies are fulfilled, then the better will come. And that better is when Yahweh Shai and those angels return.
That's right.
That's the better, because the kingdom is going to finally be in our hands. And that 144,000 is going to reign the earth right beside our King Yahweh Shai. That's the better. Let me elaborate some more if you don't understand. The better is living in a world. Imagine this, living in a world where there's no such thing as suicide ever. Living in a world of no drug addiction, any type of assault. Imagine that. Living in a world where you don't have to see poverty. You don't have to see violence at an all-time high. There is a world that is coming very soon, and it's going to come very quick, with you or without you. So as being a nation of people, being brothers and sisters, we have work to do.
That's right.
You can't just sit on your behind. You have to work. We all have to work. I ain't talking about just working your damn 9 to 5, man. If you want all the problems that you see in your communities, on social media, on TV, if you want that to change, it starts with you. You have to be the root of that. You can't expect anybody else to change if you don't change yourself. Like, that's crazy as hell.
That's right.
Like what sense does that make? It has to start with you. Why not? Because who else is going to do it? Imagine that, right?
That's right.
Who else is going to do it? Well, you know, so-and-so should be. No. Not so-and-so. You should do it. Don't worry about anybody else but you right now. Once you fix yourself, then you can focus on everybody else. All right? Christ also, too, is the same brother who said, before you try to get the mout out of somebody else's eye, make sure you get it out of your own first. Fix your demons. Unalive your demons before they unalive your ass.
That's right.
That's what you do. Make sure you take care of that before you try to, you know, tell somebody else what they need to do with their life, try to govern, whatever. All right? Fix you first before you fix somebody else, or at least try. Okay? And be an example. Don't be a hypocrite.
All
right? Because no one wants to hear anything from a hypocrite.
That's right.
I believe there's enough of those. I believe you can find them on every street corner with a big pointy cross at the top of it. I believe they call it a church. I believe they call it IUIC. Yeah, but anyway, go ahead.
Brother Paul.
Yeah, so the Most High said that he has not given us a spirit of fear, but of what?
Brother Paul.
What type of power are we speaking about? Are we talking about, you know, mind control powers? Running super speed? Lasers coming out your eyes? What type of power is it speaking about? Give him a hand. Damn right. That's it. That's it. It's talking about keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. And on the topic, we're talking about brotherhood, man, and sisterhood. The scriptures have so much power to where brothers who used to be in the penitentiary, now they are on the street corners telling they people how to stop going back to the penitentiary and how to never go in. The same brothers that you see in the ISUPK were once drug addicts.
That's right.
Now they are teaching brothers and sisters how not to be a drug addict. You can't tell me that these scriptures, this Bible, doesn't have power.
That's right.
You got sisters who used to live a terrible life, man. Robbing, scheming, you know, just giving her body to whoever. Who used to live in an alternative lifestyle. Who used to probably unalive people. Whatever. A lot of people have different stories and testimonies, that come into the school, man. And now they changed their life. They did a 360. All right, a 360, man. That's amazing. And some of these stories of these brothers and sisters you may look at and maybe never know exactly how they came into the school. But you look at them like, that was you in the world? Nah, bro, nah, sister, that wasn't you back in the world. What? Because this Bible changes people. Because once again, it's your records. It's your records. Not to mention, this is the most revolutionary book ever on the face of the earth. The most sold out book, or the most sold book on the face of the earth. There's a reason behind that, because this book has a lot of power to it. Meanwhile, you want to talk about the damn what is it called? The 48 Laws of Power. That book is absolutely garbage. Please throw it in the trash. And some things in that book is decent, but it ain't better than this Bible, I'll tell you that.
That's right.
All right. Shout out to the Most High for the author of this book. All right. The Most High is the greatest author, hands down. No one is better. All right. There are some great books out there, absolutely. But it doesn't match the Most High's book, his records. All right. Who Black and Hispanic and Native Indian people, by the way, were inspired to write this book as well. All right. I believe that's 2 Timothy 3:16. You ain't got to grab it. You good. 2 Timothy 3:16, I believe that is. Yep. But otherwise, go ahead. Is there more on that? It should be.
and of love, and of a sound mind.
Say that one more time.
And of love, and of a sound mind.
Yeah, the Most High wants you to not have fear, but to have power, which is the law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
And love and a sound mind. Now, what is love? Love is the respect for one another. Once again, this goes back to loving each other or not having hatred for each other. And it goes back to the power of the Bible. Because look, the Bible is so powerful. I didn't even get these precepts. The Bible is so powerful to the point where Christ had said, if a brother offends you, go to him and him alone. When you go to him and him alone, that scripture is so powerful because it stops the unaliving. It stops the backbiting and gossip. It stops, any issue that you two may have. Like that's powerful, man. Because I meet brothers and sisters all the time who come into the school and they said they never knew that precept until they came into the school. Imagine that, man. Because you was always told, being in the world, right? If somebody, said something to you wrong and disrespectful, you gotta unalive, you gotta fight them, you gotta argue and beef with them. You know what I mean? No, that's not how you handle a situation, man.
That's right.
In this Bible, there's a way to handle every single matter that there is in this earth, in this place, in your life. And everything, this Bible can answer all of your problems and issues. You have no idea. Just try us, please. For those that's watching, man, I'm not sure if everybody is signed in, but hey, for those that are just watching and that's not typing in, try us. All right? This Bible can answer some things that you probably don't even know of.
That's right.
It can fix so many things that you don't even know that's broken about you. Okay? Is that it on that? Also, too, lastly, a sound mind, right? A sound mind is like a peace of mind, pretty much. All right? Because the opposite of a sound mind is where there's so much going on in your head. So think about anxiety. Think about paranoia. Think about just constantly worrying and stressing about something. That's not a sound mind. And if you want to avoid that, it starts with you coming into the ISUPK. It's not going to happen overnight. We're not going to give you a blunt to smoke and you just get rid of your temporary problems, but we are going to give you solutions with the Bible. That's something that we will do. We're not going to force a bottle down your throat. We're not going to pacify and let you know that it's okay to be a disgusting, filthy piece of garbage, in which you are, if you're sinning, of course, all right? But otherwise, I'll leave it there. So with that being said, this Saturday, December 9th, General Katham Kabar, under Commandant General Yohana, will be having a food drive for the immigrants. And all of Israel is coming out to support this mission for the immigrants out there in New York. All right. You should see flyers coming up shortly after this class. You should see all types of advertisement about it right now, even. Okay. So go ahead and support, man. ISUPK, everything. Follow our link tree that's on the screen. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. With that being said, I Majum. You to stand. I need you to hand me that, Baba Shah.
Yes.
No. The announcements. No sweat. Baba Shah, can you yeah, the water. All right, security announcements. A little bit more. Keep going. So I say stop. You got it. The water. I appreciate you, warrior. We are the ISUPK, started at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves to the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. It's like, yeah, after this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi chapter 3, 8 through 10. Means tenth in Hebrew, Mayashra. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the Treasury Department. Salaki. Give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund. Free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation. So this Thursday is the Feast of Dedication, otherwise known as the Feast of HaKanukah. All right, and that's going to go on for between 7 to 8 days. If you have not seen the flyer, it's already posted on ISUPK Minnesota all over our social media. Okay, if anyone wants to be a trooper in a school and start wearing all black, boot, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. With that being said, once again, Imagine, which means to stand. Wapanya Hakwa down, face the east. All right, repeat after me. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shukah. Yahweh. Mullah Watka. Taba'ah. Rakazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Barakaza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Nathalana. Nakam. Call. Yawam. Wasalak Nanawa. Kamawak Nawa. Kasalaknawa. Kawafinawa. Wala'a. Taba'ana. Wanasawan. Apol. Hawashinawa. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Lakab. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Wahata Parah. La Awalamian. Aman. In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us of our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Amen. Bless Israel and Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Barak Manaw. Vayasha Allah. Wahabayah. Sapari. Barak. Rafa'ah. Hagun. Say the name of the loved ones once. Everyone repeats the name once. For those on social media, if you have a loved one that you want to pray for, type their name in the chat and we will pray for them. Otherwise, those in the room, you may begin.
Desiree
Davis.
All the Davis
family.
UPK
Minnesota.
All UPK.
All
the House of Israel.
Damn right. Israelite School UPK.
ISUPK
Minnesota. The House of Malakwa. ISUPK Milwaukee. ISUPK Houston. ISUPK New York. All of Israel. All those dead in Israel. May they rise again. All right, let's see, man. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Tawad Aman. In English, Lord, in the name of Yahushua. Bless us in Yasha'Allah. In the school. Bless. Heal. Shield. Protect. Loved one. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. Power structures. Blessed are you, Yahweh. King of heaven and earth. And all things live. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Listen to us now. Right now. Give us a curse. And punishment and destruction. To the heathen. That speak against us. Like prophets. The teachers. The princes. The priests. The Israelite brothers. And the school. Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. To the heathen. And shake loose.
and shake loose
the treasure of the rich of Israel
the treasure of the rest of Israel.
that refuse to give to the school,
They refuse to go to this school,
force their riches,
force their riches,
to enter into thy
to
sanctuary,
enter the sanctuary,
to the evils and curses,
to the evil occur,
and punishment and destruction,
and burn destruction
to the Edomites,
to the
and
Edomites,
the nations,
to the nation,
and the drug dealers,
and drug
the
dealers,
court system,
court
the
system,
prison system,
prison system,
Planned Parenthood,
parents,
all the governments of our enemies,
all the government of the enemy,
Amalek synagogues and armies,
and my synagogue and army,
Roman Catholic Church,
Roman Catholic
the
Church,
Pope,
the Pope,
Islam,
Islam,
Christianity,
Christianity,
Egyptology,
Egyptology,
militia,
militia,
Ku Klux Klan,
Ku Klux Klan,
Aryan Nation,
Arab Nation,
Skinheads,
Skinhead,
Hazi
Cosmocatas,
Kamatazi.
Posse
There
Kamatazi,
you go. The gay movement,
the gay
the
movement,
lesbian
the
movement,
lesbian movement,
spies,
Spars,
works of witchcraft,
working on witchcraft,
that's a space program,
that's a space program,
Army,
Army,
Navy,
Navy,
Air Force,
Air Force,
Marines,
Marine,
Wall Street,
Wall Street,
open up the internet,
open up the internet,
and the airwaves,
and air
cable access channel,
cable access
and
channel,
radio channel,
radio channel,
convict the spirit
to speak the spirit
of any of our people
of internet people,
that seek to stop us,
and they seek to stop
and
it,
bring swift destruction
and bring swift destruction
to all the heathen
to all the
that
heathen,
stand in the way
and stand in the way,
and try to stop us,
and stand to top us,
and try to stop us
and try to stop
from
us,
broadcasting your words
and broadcasting their word
throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
That loose all the plague,
They lose all the plague.
cause to go to and fro
God will call to and fro,
to the earth and consume them.
do the earth and consume.
Let the plague shake the house of the thief
Let the plague shake the house of the thief
and the murderer.
and the murderer.
Let Yahweh Shah,
Let Yahweh Shah,
Michael and Gabriel
Michael and Gabriel,
come down to flying
come
saucers
down with the flying saucer
and punish all the heathen
and punish all the heathen
that come up against us
that come out against us
as we speak thy word.
as we speak their word.
Cause it to be known by all
Cause it to be known by us
that it is the angels that have done it.
as the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread through the media
Cause it to be spread to the media
throughout the whole world.
throughout the whole world.
Cause it to shake at thy coming.
Cause it to shake at their coming.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah,
Thank you always.
thank you already.
So be it.
So be it.
Star, which means to turn. All right. Men of Israel, my Shabbat, and Majid, Barak,
Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatah.
Yasbatah. Courtesy salute for the sisters, men of Israel, my Shabbat, and Majid, Barak, Yahweh Shema, Hashem Yahweh Yasbatah. Class dismissed. All right, Shalom, Israel.